Hello. Character being first, Eric, look at you. 7th. But there's no 6th, or 5th, or 4th, or 3rd, or 2th. Hello everyone, sorry I was late. Well, I'm a little bit sorry. You're banned. You're banned for that. I took a little nap, and then I needed to cook food. I was trying to make some curry chicken thing. But I was following a recipe off a YouTube short, and I really need to stop doing that, because every time I've done that, it's turned out wrong. I think I didn't cook off the spices long enough, and the shot didn't come with quantities or measurements, so I kind of eyeballed all the spices. I kind of just did equals of everything. Didn't cook them out long enough, so it was really bitter. Really bitter. I could only eat half of it. Too bitter. So it turned out not so well. But I know what to do for next time. Following short recipes is like figuring out some of it yourself and experimenting. But yeah, I didn't turn out too well. Your band put me out to my misery. Well, no wonder you were miserable. You were saying that joke, that horrible, awful joke that we all hate. Your execution was swift. But I didn't turn out too well. Having breakfast, how bitter the soy sauce was and they killed me. Soy sauce isn't usually bitter. I feel like. Unless you put in like a fucking whole bunch of it. I'm poorly sick, let me die. No. No. I was clicking references during the starting soon screen. We're gonna be drawing blue today. Blue stuff. Blueaza. I haven't drawn something, well, I was gonna say I haven't drawn anything, like, for myself in, like, a week, but that's not true, because I've been working on something you guys are allowed to know yet. The sugar soy sauce burn combo. Oh yeah, that'd be bitter as fuck. That'd be super bitter. I don't think you get any more bitter than that. I haven't warmed up today. My drawing on. I woke up late. I slept in. Do it. Fuck you. I slept in, then took Chia for work, and then I did my workout, and then played on Final Fantasy XIV. Then I took a nap. Now I'm here. What are we drawing? We're drawing blue. Blueaza. I'm using the outfits as reference, and I'm kind of using this for colour palette because I like the blues, but I also like the pinks. The pinks are also very nice. Let me turn this down a little bit. Also made sure to credit the artiste. That's why I was doing it during the starting soon and not when I, you know, actually came off it, because otherwise we'd be sat here for a while. I was gonna try and find a reference for the pose I wanted to draw, but I can't even, like, describe it. I'll try and do a quick sketch of it. Wonder what reasons. The butt cheek. I gotta show Eric something and Ruby stole my chair. Well, all is fair in love and war. I'll do the pose and send you a ref picture. No, you lie. You're full of hot air. You lie. Yeah, you do lie, you little monster. I like this. I like that. Butthole. That's not a butthole, that's the butt line. Please don't ban me. And then looking over the shoulder like this. And then maid frills and shit and stuff and all that jazz. Like lounging, like sexy lounging, yeah. Sexy but indifferent lounging. Like I don't even care. I don't even care that I'm lounging like this. I don't even care. I'm so indifferent. So indifferent to the way I lounge. You know. Oops. Oops. The void. I also want it to be like up close. It's gonna be a rectangle. Like this. Like this. Anyway, how are you all doing today? How was your days? I didn't even ask, I was just yapping. Anyways, we have our thumbnail already, that's cool. I guess we could throw in some colours now if we wanted to. No. Went for a big walk, yeah, I did see that. I also went for a bit of a big walk this morning. But it was humid. Bit too humid. I feel like I sweat super easily. I don't like it, it's very uncomfortable. I could even do it the other way around, where it's like this. No, I want to do it like that. I've been ultra lazy all day, that's okay. I allow it. We should make it blue because we're drawing blue today. Let's make it a blue sketch. Wow. Vibes is everything. I've also closed commissions. I squared my last one. Squared it away. All done. Now I don't have any commissions and I can just do whatever I want for like 4 days. Do what I want for 4 days. Which is going to be a mix of napping, Final Fantasy XIV, and the project. project. Hi Frisky, how are you doing today? It's been like 3 hours of singing in vtuber karaoke. Ooh. Were you singing? Were you doing a song? Lots of them. Oh, good job, that's cool. I think I'd be losing my voice. Though I guess I do, you know, I usually stream for 3 hours. Slow power hurt. Chalk outlines fly away, let it go. The Moana song. Oh. And the rest I can't remember. Holy moly. I keep thinking of like doing a karaoke stream goal. And the thing is, it's not even the singing part that puts me off, it's the fact I'd have to learn a song. I'd have to learn many songs. And that's like effort. And I could be doing something else, like playing a video game. I am awash with shame. Why? Oh, that's why you can't do karaoke. Yeah. Len had a karaoke redeem, but they chickened out. Which is okay. You know, your comfort, but I'm gonna rib you a little bit. You have the lyrics in front of you, as long as you remember a bit of it, like the melody, you can sing it. But what if I mess up on the words? I mess up on words all the time. Everyone messes up. Not me. Not I. Spin around. Today we had a pro singer there who has 6.6 million listeners on Spotify. Holy moly. That is true. Sometimes I like to sing badly on purpose. Add a bunch of voice cracks. In the arms of the angel. Those girls like sing like angels, and what can I do? I can make a funny show. Yeah, it is good enough. Even attempting is good enough. I wouldn't be able to do karaoke IRL, but I could, you know, I would give it a try on stream one day for an incentive. For a Scooby snack. Well, I think VR chat like erases, you know, some of the social anxiety for some people. Not me though. I remember me and Mowgli were playing VR chat, and these girls started talking to us, and I hid underneath a chair for the duration. We got a VR chat and played in ages. My shit broke. My shit broke, remember? Yeah, I know I need to. I need to do a. I need. There's things where I know I need to do them. And it wouldn't be hard to do them. But I always like put them off. Until I'm getting yelled at. I don't know if it's executive dysfunction or if it's just laziness. I don't have a lot of time in a calendar to do it. Speaking of calendar, bitch, I had to go in and like, well, I say I gave my calendar to my housemate and I said, please fix this, it's wrong. Cause I don't know why, but this place's calendar, I got it from like a, you know, like a place. They had their own calendar and they gave me it for free and I was like, hee 1 month missed 21. Actually, 2 months missed day 21. 2 different months also had 2 24s. And that, like, that's fucked me up. That made me, like, come to an appointment a day early. I have the calendar to make sure I don't, you know, fuck up appointment times. But then the calendar's wrong. Like, what chance do I have after that? So, I gave it to my housemate. I said, please fix it. Because I don't trust myself to do it because of my dyscalculia. So now I have a calendar that's all, like, scribbled over to, like, fix all the shit. He also, like, scribbled out the, because you know how, like, how do I explain this? You know how days from one month will carry over into the next month, but they're, like, grayed out? Because it's the previous month. Yeah. That kept fucking me up too, so he scribbled over all of those. Because they were confusing me. Buy a new calendar? Tried, but there isn't any because it's middle of the year. Which is weird to me, because what if you have a house fire and your calendar burns? You need a new calendar. I don't want to use Google Calendars, because fuck Google. Academic calendar. What's an academic calendar? I'm not very academic. Like an agenda. An agenda? What the fuck? What the freak? Ah! Oh! I can't believe I just killed everybody. I can't believe I just fucking killed everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm deeply unprepared. Thank you for the raid, Spooky. What were you playing, Marvel Rivals? Are you drawing, you farting? No, bitch. No. It's my tail. How could you say that? In front of all these people. And thank you for the follow, Hellfire. We're drawing bottoms now.
I'm begging you for much.
Did I ever stop?
My neurons are activating at concerning levels.
Spooky didn't have a raid message. Spooky. How dare you? Also, hi CN, hi Googly, hi Spooky. How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. I draw. And, Angie made me kill you all by releasing my evil eye. I'm sorry. I have no control over it, except I do, because I made it a redeem. Did you win? Did you win on Marvel Rival? Did you beat the game? There is one thing I can begrudgingly praise Marvel Rivals on, and it's the fact that they sexualize their male characters as much as their female ones. That is something I can't complain about. I feel like I want to make this bigger. Oh, did I combine the layers? Oh, you fool. What makes evil did it kill a man? It's killed many a men. The kids aren't in school anymore, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh dear. The little shitters are here. But now we'll surely die, said the Aza. Lol, said the Angie. Lamau even. Lol, Lamau even. Pew, 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 pew. I know I'm nervous. I'm not used to people. You have to hide in the shell like a hermit crab. I think this will be cute. Bow, 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 bow. Aggressive affirmations. Spooky! You're doing a great fucking job. Beat up those 12-year-olds, they deserve it. As a burger? Now what do you mean by that? What pen do I want to use? Ooh. The world is my oyster. This is like more sharp, which I kind of like, but this is more softer. More pencil-y. I think I'll go with my usual. Don't clip me saying beat up the 12-year-olds. I'll make it into a short. Is a clip title anything alike? No. No, it just doesn't have like a... You know how Len has that handy dandy message that says clip creation complete? I don't have that. You can just add that, you know, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It was a choice I made. It's a feature, not a bug. I like the way it confuses people. I like the way it makes people nervous. Clip roulette, you don't actually know exactly what you clipped. Yeah, exactly. It's my hope to make people feel more comfortable with their lack of control. I just thought you were gonna say you like bugs. I do like bugs. You know what playlist I'm listening to right now? Bug playlist. Bug. Post the bug. There we go. So by having a clip command and want people to use them, I do them by hand anyway. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? People do clip more with the clip command, but I do have to go in after stream or the next day and kind of like edit them a bit and, you know, give them a title and stuff. But some people don't want to clip, like, you know, actually do the whole clipping thing because, one, it takes away from stream, and two, it's effort. So I don't mind too much. Bugs or even other insects like spiders or centipedes. I like spiders. I like woodlice. I like roly-polies. I like millipedes. I like ladybirds. I like beetles. I can tell you what I don't like. I don't like flies, because they're annoying. I don't like... Actually, a lot of flying things. I don't like horseflies because one bit me one time and it kind of hurt. And I don't like earwigs. I like bumblebees. And woodlice and roly-poly is the same thing. I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe some woodlice are roly-polies, or some roly-polies are woodlice. Yeah, they are. Well, they don't all roll in a ball. I think Big Ads let me edit, and maybe he will like my edit. And give you some crumbs. I thought roly-polies were, like, thicker. Oh my god, they are woodlice. Are you sure? They look different to woodlice. Woodlice feel like a lot more thinner. I don't think woodlice can roll into a roly ball. Or is a roly-poly a type of woodlice? Or is a woodlice a type of roly-poly? They can, but when I poke them, they don't do it. Chia was trying to eat one the other day, and it didn't do it. Are you poking the woodlouse? I don't know. Get it to do a trick. Poking very, very gently. Because they made different names depending on your country of origin. What I'm saying is, our common woodlouse is not the same species as the roly-poly that rolls into a ball. They're not exactly the same. Do we want a medieval bug playlist? I think this is just part of the playlist. It is. Like potato bug. Potato bug. Oh, I don't like that. That can go on my list of insects I do not like. The potato bug, or the Jerusalem cricket, is neither a potato, bug, nor cricket. I love weevils! I love weevils, they're cute. Well, there's another bug called the potato bug and it looks fucking terrifying. I know that things can be called two things at once, I know this. I'm not completely clueless. I don't like bugs. I like some bugs. Even if I don't know where the sun sets and rises, I know other things. You couldn't know where the sun rises since you never faced that direction before, yeah. Never seen the sun before unless it's directly above me. The sun sets and rises? Alright, pal. Sounds fake, but okay. Also, hi, Doc. Sorry, I lost you in the midst of grey names. No families of woodlice can roll up in a ball. In the UK, we have ones that both do and don't roll. Well, the woodlice that are commonly in my garden aren't the roll ones. I don't know what they are actually. Looks like this one. Give me the name. Give me the name. This one does not roll. I think. British. Northern British woodlice. Well, you know, it's that one. Common woodlouse. There's so many common woodlice. There's a group of the woodlouse that rolled up. different experiences. I feel like I never draw myself smiling. It feels... I don't want to all the time. I think a calmer expression would suit this piece more. I recognize the song. It was on the yeah, I play this bug playlist a lot. It's one of my go-to playlists, because it doesn't get me in trouble. And YouTube said if I get in trouble again, they're gonna fucking kill me. I'm not in the clear zone yet. If I get another copyright strike during this time, I might die. So I don't want to risk it. Mixed with those turn an iridescent blue. The virus that makes you blue. Does it kill them? I was gonna put my evil eye away. Wrong thing. There we go. Do they turn blue and die? Oh, that's so sad. At least they get to be blue. That's so sad. I've contemplated getting isopods. I've actually contemplated getting a few bugs. Millipedes, praying mantis, isopods. Probably wouldn't get a praying mantis though, just because when it's molting time, they can die pretty easily, and if a mantis died on me during molt, I'd feel bad about myself. Is there a fossil of a possible case of this virus from the Cretaceous period, though it's speculative as to whether it's the same virus? Might be similar but different strain? Perchance. I don't know why I'm bringing up a reference on myself when I can, like, just look at myself. I'm over there. Hi! There's no way of knowing, yeah. What does a maid frilly thing look like? Maid head dress. Ba, 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 dum. Ba, 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 dum. Well, now I just can't see it. So big. Cretaceous willows has patches of iridescent blue. Ooh. I wanted to be an archaeologist briefly. I know, like, you know, it's not exactly the same as paleontology, but you know. I do still like looking for fossils though. I guess you could even count it as a hobby. I had like a rock app, which you would take a photo of a rock and it would like identify it. Not within like, you know, not with complete certainty, but it's pretty good. And you can actually find some really viable stuff on the beach that's just laying around. If you polished it and sold it, you could make a pretty penny. I think I'm better off drawing all over my hair before I put a thing on it. It is very cool. Look off. Don't mind that. Was that the noise on your PC? Yeah. Yeah, it was. There's a problem with my file history or something. I don't know. I'm sure it's not important. Oh, my leg. Need to remember to switch my leg position. Should I have little, like, bunches? That might be cute. Didn't you? Hi, Roomba. How are you doing? Just watching Arty time. Thank you for watching Arty time. I know these streams can tend to be a bit more quieter and low energy because I'm in focus mode. So I worry it's not going to be as entertaining for people. So if anything else will help sleeping comfy, I'm glad. I don't know if it's weird, but I like it when people tell me that they fall asleep to my streams. I don't know if it's always meant as a compliment, but I do take it as one. Voice is coming, that's right. Thank you. Nice and calming till I lose my marbles over something. That's a good voice, and shut your mouth. Then good voice, Karam. Then voice actor Karam. When are you gonna show up in a video game, huh? As a VA, I think the only like VAing I could do was Little Creature. You know, like that pug that voice acted those enemies for Halo. The grunts, yeah, the grunts. It's like something about type of creature, like a little goblin. Like a... You know? I see it, thank you. You make a great ungoi. An ungoi. Oh, these little guys. I liked killing them in Halo Reach. The species name for the grunt in Halo. Oh, okay, okay. They're the same thing. Sometimes I worry that I don't spend enough time on line art, but I don't really like doing line art. Man, I love it. Thank you. Maybe one day it could be an outfit. I have many outfit ideas, but I never have a model long enough to make an outfit of it. Yet. The project. Give it 5 dog years exactly. 5 dog years is like... one human year. Maybe a couple of months. You have to make a good name though, you know, you gotta compete with the likes of Flip Flop or Yap Yap. Oh, do they have like their own little names? My name would be Grubbug. Grubbug. Grub bug bug bug. Oh no, ad break. L. Grub bug bug grub. Say say grub bug 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 10 times fast. 10 times fast. Do it. Yeah. Grub bug bug grub. No, fuck. I already fucked up too. That's your fault. Grub bug 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 grub bug 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 grub bug bug grub bug 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 grub bug 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 grub bug bug bug. That would be my theme song. I'd be a little Halo grunt. I'd have my own theme song for when I come on screen. But it only happens once because I get blown up immediately and die. And that's the end of grub bug bug bug. I forgot to draw my fucking tail. Bug grub bug, yeah. Yeah, exactly. My vision. Gigabuh. It scared the heck out of me. Sorry. $100 hicks. Fuck. Take a shot. Is Ezra dying? Nah. I just hiccup a lot. So we have a hiccup counter. We finally got to 100. 100 hicks. Cause for celebration. Have any of you seen the Backrooms movie? Is it good? My bug. I've heard it's good though. Yeah, I want to go see it. I'm gonna try and get my housemate to come see it with me. Follow-up question. Is the Mando and Grogu movie good? Because he wants to go and see that. So we're gonna go and see it on Monday. I know not. Mandy and Greg, yeah. No. Mando and Grogu. You know, Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. It's not bad as a 7 for me. Not as bad as I feared. I do like The Mandalorian. I don't think I'm all the way caught up with the series. That may be a bit too lewd. But it's not my fault I have a big fucking tail. I thought it had to be worse than the new trilogy, yeah. Also, Pedro Pascal is one of my favourite actors, so I'm always going to enjoy him. BFT, big fucking tail. I have to draw a shoe now. That's upsetting. I don't want to draw a shoe. I'm not very good at drawing shoes. I decided I'm not going to draw a shoe. You can't make me. How am I gonna fit my big fucking tail in this? Without pulling my shorts down. Oh no, I did not consider this. Could be assless chaps. Everybody's a fully sides of the apron. Thank you! I like rendering frills. It's always fun. I guess we'll just have to say there's a tail hole there somewhere. Imagine tail hole. Like in Final Fantasy 14. You realize something that people who draw characters with massive tails simply do not consider when you look at the art, to be honest. That's true. I was just thinking that I see, you know, people, you know, have characters with big tails all the time and they just kind of do it coming out the clothes. Massive tail. Look at the girth on this guy. Snake tail. It's not a snake tail. It's just my tail. It's a fleshy tail. A smooth, fleshy tail. Need to fiddle around with the composition on this. my B my BSFT, my big smooth fleshy tail. But the face, call this the body, because it is. It's color time. My favorite time is color time. This can be the colors folder. Colors. Oh my god, I love the colors. I love to color. I could like color pick from my model. I feel like if I do that and I try to adjust it, I won't get this type of effect properly. So I think I'm gonna have to just go in raw. Unless there's something we can try. Oh my god, there I am. I think we're blue? $101. And then we want pink. Go underneath there. There's experimentation. Darken? Darken might be it. Oh, yeah. I basically have made purple. Let's tone curve. Just have to make sure I don't save over this with this, otherwise my colors are gonna be fucked up forever. Tone curve. You guys can't see the tone curve because it's on a separate window. And I think we can increase the red separately. Give me the red. I think that's kind of it. It's similar, at least. We'll try it, we'll experiment. Yeah, saving would not be fun. Remember to put the colours on their own separate layers so we can adjust them later. Probably gonna make this more pink. What colour is it on the thing? Is it purple? It's more of a purpley. I think this is good. I find the drawing process much more enjoyable when I get my idea down, like as quick as possible. So I have like proof of concept in front of me. And then go in and, you know, render and touch things up and make things neat. Because I get frustrated when I do things in steps, because I feel like it takes too long to get to my idea. And by then I've already been drawing for a while, and I get tired. And I get burnt out. Because I spent all this time drawing, but my idea isn't like on the page yet. So I'm liking currently to do things like this, where I get it done quickly. I'm embracing messy styles more. I think I'm gonna make this more blue. I'll put the eyebrows on a separate layer, because every time I don't, I always wish I did. Oh man, I should have recorded a time lapse of this. Oh, I'm an idiot. My art channel is dry. It's dry as fuck. Because I keep forgetting to record when I draw. Here. I'll call this layer face stuff. I change the eye color. Yeah. Oops. Probably gonna do a bunch of color adjustment on this. So, I think I'm gonna make this lighter blue. This blue sometimes throws me off because in Paint Tool Sci, you have like the cell pen, right? Which is for like your selection and stuff. And like when you color in with the cell pen, it has like almost this exact blue. So I keep seeing it as like a selection thing rather than a color. It's ingrained in me. Even though I haven't used Paint Tool Sci in years. My brain clings onto weird things sometimes. I'd probably go back to Paint Tool Sci. Or like get the new one. I think it's Paint Tool Sci 2. But Clip Studio is still fit for purpose for me. Oops. Don't do that. Did you use Paint Tool Sci at some point, did you? So I started drawing digitally. I think Paint Tool Sci was my proper first drawing program. I did try GIMP before then, but I hated GIMP. I drew on MS Paint for a long time. When I got my first drawing tablet, I was still drawing in MS Paint. Use a pirate version from DeviantArt, no less. Me too! Me too, me too, me too, me too. It's like a Photoshop's a drawing program. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, I locked my layer. I went more purpley on the skin. I think it matches a bit more now. Called Coral Paint when she was doing stuff, and that's like one of the more niche ones. I think I tried that as well, you know. I feel like I did, I remember. I didn't like it. It was too confusing for me. I'll call this layer Clothes. I completely forgot that coral paint was a thing. Then scan them onto PC, then colour them in using coral paint. She'd also print them off for me to colour. That's very cute. That's very sweet. Did your love of dragons come from that, or did your love of dragons predate that? It's the Dragon PS1 that probably annoyed for. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember you telling me about Spyro. Headband. So that's why purple is my favorite color, to be honest. Have you guys had like the same favorite color for like most of your existence? Because I feel like I change. Not like super often, but I have changed. Green was my favorite color for a long while. Then it was purple. Then it was monochrome, which it is currently. I like grey, I like white, I like black. Those are my favorites. Pretty much always been green or yellow. I don't know if I've ever met anyone whose favorite color is brown. I feel like that's quite rare. Though I also don't go around asking people what their favorite color is very often. Aw, fuck. I put the whites on the blue layer. I think there's a way we can fix this. Luminosity, go. Swag. I would do the maid. Do not the maid. Do not the maid. Hey, I'm working here. Hi Robin, look at you. You got a stream. You don't need to come on. You don't need to come to stream on time. The only person who needs to do that is me, and I rarely do that either. Okay, you know what time it is. Accessory time. Time to have accessories. Not my strong point. Thank you for the posture check. Had to go do the weekly shopping. That's a good reason. I will allow that. And Portugal is playing, so I'm also watching that. Ooh. I think there was an England match a couple of days ago for Summit. I don't know. The only time where I really like even glance at football is when the World Cup is on. So I don't really know what's going on. I just know that there's an increase in England flags all over the place, which means that we must be playing in something. Yeah, the pubs, exactly. It's because of the World Cup. Is the World Cup on? Surely not. Sure, I would know if the World Cup is on. Oh, it's soon. The 11th of June till the 19th of July. Okay, I see. Didn't we come second place in the last cup, or was that the cup before that? Or was that the Euro Cup? Because I don't know. I don't fucking know. We were second in one of them. Hey for Bob, I think it's because England fans are maniacs. We can't be a normal country. Yep. They're maniacs. Wait, they are maniacs, Robin. They're maniacs. Hooligans. Shred some random belts. Nah. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh, belt on the tail. No, wait. Frill on the tail. Wouldn't that be cute? That's so cute. Sometimes I have ideas. This is why the fans get banned from European countries of football. It's not surprising. The English football fans is possibly one of the worst type of people you'll meet here. One of. There's many. They're one of them. Make the string red. The string? Make it red. Shibari. Why is Shibari usually done in red? If you see some of the UK on like biases, it's found that people are less likely to help someone who might have had an accident if they're wearing the shirt of the opposing team. That is not surprising in the slightest. The tricky part is going to be doing my tail markings. I could just make them blue. Reality can be whatever I want.
Oh, joyous day, I have mulch.
Joyous day, I have mulch. Wait, did I forget the purple? Oh, you dumb fool. You silly freaking Billy. I think I just thought of this right now. This is my hypothesis. That majority of football fans, English football fans, are middle-aged, working-class men who don't have any hobbies. So they let all their rage and their madness out during football. Because that's the only thing they have. Did I cook? Killing kinds of Japanese culture symbolizes passion or vitality, but also sacrifice and danger. Oh, cool. Bow wow wow wow. Bow wow wow. This is gonna be copywritten to fuck. Copywritten to fuck. It's probably a massive factor. They need to like pick up knitting or something. I think we got the colours pretty spot on. We'll always kind of adjust things at the end, make things more vibrant. Fragile masculinity, true. Okay, it's time for shading. Do I combine? Do I combine the colours? I don't think I do. There's no equivalent to the word emasculate. Oh, fuck. That hit. Masculinize? Masculinize? I know what you mean, like, I mean, it kind of works the same way, masculinize. Because I know black women tend to get masculinized a lot. They don't get to be seen as feminine because of racism. Boom, racism. Oh my goodness.
Plushy Pancake made a sacrifice.
Thank you for the sacrifice, Plushy Pancake. Enjoy the emotes, I hope. Hiccup. Hiccup. So the femininity and the inherent advantages that supposedly come with that. I mean, that's what they do. That is what they do. Fuck. It's just hick. Hi, Plushy Pancake, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you around here before. I don't really know where I want the shading to be. I feel like I always do it from this angle. Anyone chat before? You are correct. Oh, special day. But don't worry, I won't force you to chat. Thank you. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Past the 100 milestone? Yeah, just earlier. Oh no, this is a bit of a pickle. Do I have to multiply? Oh, I don't want to multiply. It takes away the vibrancy. There we go. My vibrancy. I'm often afraid to use multiply a lot these days. I'm trying to not be though. Because it does work, and it is helpful. But I think I watched so many like art tutorials back in the day that were like, multiply will like grey your colours, that'll make things muddy. But that's only if you use it too much. And you can still have vibrant shadows and multiply, you just have to push the colour more. Oh, we're gonna render the fuck out of this. Is there any difference between heart 1 and heart 2? No, one of them is a follower emote. Because you know how now if you follow someone, sometimes they have emotes that followers can use just in their chat? Yes, one heart is for subs, the other heart is for followers. What's the point of emasculation? Well, yeah, that I wasn't saying that it was equivalent, but I'm saying people use masculinize kind of in the same context, like opposite, when it comes to race stuff. I wasn't saying they were directly what's the word? Directly thingied? I missed some crazy law. Well, Plushy, here's the tea. I might be being the too woke friend at this moment in time, but we're talking about how football fans in England, like English football fans, tend to be fucking insane. And I thought maybe one of the reasons for that is because a lot of them are middle-aged, you know, working class men who don't have hobbies except for football. So then when something football is on, they go fucking insane. They'll let all loose because they have nowhere else in life to do that. And then I was like, oh, they should pick up knitting or something. Then Digi was like, but as you forget, they'll think that's emasculation? Emasculation. And then Digi was like, there isn't, you know, the word opposite of emasculation. That word. And I was like, oh, masculinization. I'm struggling. Difficult word to parse. Yeah. And I was saying that black women are often masculinized because they're not seen as feminine because racism. So we're just talking about, you know, that and how it's used in that context. That's the law. TLDR. That wasn't very TLDR. Do you have constipation that you can't pass a word? Yeah. I'm constipated in more ways than one. I'm still lost. That's okay. It's allowed. Don't worry your little head about it. proper TLDR of TLDRs, English football fans are fucking bonkers. That's the extreme TLDR. There's a crow shouting. The book I read recently had an instance of Shibari using its real context I found interesting. It wasn't supposed to mention that it was that, but contextually it would have been. Ooh. American sport fans are crazy too. I think something about sports fans. No offense, Robin. There's something about hardcore sports fans. I think you could probably say that for any hobby. Gamers. I said sport fans. There's something about sports fans that makes them bonkers. You know what Shibari originally was used for? No. Can I guess? Artistry? An art form? Nope. Fuck. I'm all out of guesses. You are bonkers. How dare you? You're banned. Not even remotely. Torture. Humiliation. Punishment. Surgery. Oh. You dare to accuse me of something that I'm not. Bonkers. Bonkers recognizes bonkers. BDSM, the origins of Shibari, which is commonly seen in BDSM nowadays. But is also sometimes just an art form. Or both. They'd often be paranoid about the streets as an example. It was designed to be as uncomfortable, painful as possible. I see. History. History lesson. Kind of like handcuff usage, but arguably more interesting. Yeah. Oh, the gallows. Not the gallows. What's that thing where you put someone in that thing in the town square? The gallows. Sorry, I got too excited. Stocks, yeah. The guys are fate, man, for the riches and the plunder. Robin is making a reference. I don't get it though. There's a film called The Gallows, it's not very good. Oh. Okay, next ad break that comes up, I'm gonna stand up and walk around. Don't let me forget. Okay guys, it's rendering time. See, the sweet femboy came to life. Is that a rat tail? You're a rat now? No, it's my big fucking tail. My big fucking tail. I bet you didn't know I had it. I do. I do have a tail. Hee. Rendering is always... It's always exciting, but it's always the most nerve-wracking to start. I think we start with the face first. Face is always nice to do. I'll call this one render. Guessing that will get me high like a poison dart frog. It's where my azoplasmosis is stored. I found footage of a bunch of extremely unlikable teenagers who get trapped in their school theatre because a ghost of a guy was actually hung during a playthrough and the titular gallows was angry at them for one reason or another. Sounds like a slasher film. Am I right? Ad break time, okay. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna walk around. Ad breaks only last like 3 minutes. Well, I'm not gonna do it yet because, you know, ad break isn't happening yet, but beware. That's what I'm gonna do. Beware, I shall stand up and walk around. Look at the way that I walk. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting, very distinguished, oh yes. Oh, it's time. I'm gonna freaking walk around. Watch. I'm back. I walked around and I didn't die. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Flicker. Clap me immediately, why don't you? How did the battery actually last that time? In full recording? Huh? Eh? I wish I had a spell that would put my shoes on. I broke like 10 shoe horns in my life. You can get easy slip-on shoes. Or you can like break your fingers instead. You know. Trying to get the shoes on. I'm not saying just break your fingers for no reason. Hello Gallows, the whole thing is filled on a guy's shitty phone. Oh. Like, as in they actually filmed it on a phone? They didn't actually... That's bizarre. I like the finger breaking idea. Hehe. Don't actually. Made a second one. Maybe it has a cult following. Two hiccup. Because I had a drink of my Pepsi. I only figured it's shitting us a little bit because apparently its budget was... Is that 100,000? Did I say that correctly? Yes, swag. Scar. I think maybe I should render the hair first, because where the face shadows fall depends on the hair a bit. So I'll do the hair. It received negative reviews and grossed 43 million worldwide. I mean, that doesn't sound bad to me. That's good, right? It's not bad. When your budget was that low, that's amazing. Yeah. Well, no wonder they made a second one. If I'm doing the hair, I should probably do the accessories. So many things. This music is kind of making my brain melt a bit. I don't have a lot up there to start with. I better change song. Force Awakens came out the same year. Time is fake. time passes, and it pisses me off. Wap, 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 wap. Ooh! Mel, thank you so much for the raid. How you been doing? Hello, Mel. Hello, Lily. Hi. What were you up to? What were you drawing? Whoa.
Oh no, I dropped my nickel.
That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 nickels you dropped. Thank you. I ate them, I guess. And thank you for the follow. Holy moly. Welcome in, everybody. I am also just drawing today. Drawing Blue Maid. Kind of. Kind of a maid. Right now we're on the rendering stage. I did sloppy line work, sloppy colouring, now I have to fix all of my sloppiness. Bring out lovers in, oh my goodness. Holy beauty, no you. What were you up to, Mel? We had a nice stream. I think I'm gonna put this on top of the line art, which is gonna be... it's gonna mess up my layer ordering. But that's just how it be. My layers. I was playing Coleman for a good while and spent the rest drawing a little illustration for Lily. Had a great time. I've got to eep now. Hope you have a good eep. Thank you so much for the raid again. I appreciate it. I will take care of all of your little guys. I promise to not eat them. I came to stream fed. For the safety of everybody.
I'm convinced the government is putting laxatives in the mulch.
I probably should have done like a save of this before I render it. And then I can do like a cool before and after, but too late. Hello Sarge, welcome in. Much more creative red messes than I have. My red message is just as a red message, that's it. actually not late. Well, time isn't real. Time is fake anyway. It's like me with my stream times. I arrive exactly when I intend to. Time isn't real if you don't count it. That's true. And the last thing I'm gonna do is count. It really is such a joke to say, but I won't. Oh, thank you for your sacrifice. It's okay, Mother just hits me intently. No. No, that can't be true. I think I am gonna have to render the hair accessories first. Azra's on my side, yes. I have biases. I have biases, I'm not afraid to use them. He's like a fluffy little banana. I don't know how to count, me neither. No, I have to deliberately miss off 2 numbers from counting from 1 to 10 because of the youth. Can't even count in peace anymore. It was already hard to begin with. Where did that even come from? What's the origin of that? Origin of what? I don't want to say it. Brain rot. Italian brain rot? A child said that around me. Kids need to stop watching Italian brain rot and watch Happy Tree Friends instead like the rest of us and get scarred. It's a fucking magazine that I had to witness with thine own 2 eyes, and it has the magazine section. I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope you can recover. Excuse me, why aren't you being coloured in? I will destroy you. Oh, the hair render's in the way, that's why. See two boys at a basketball game at some American school saying 6-7 because of the current score, and I guess the kids and guests are just caught on. I'm old. Meant to be funny. I mean, it's not like... Ah, we didn't do that. I feel like our stuff was funnier. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Need to stay on course. The hair accessories, the accessories. Render the accessories. So here, by the way, was showering. How dare you shower and not invite the whole class? Want to use a different pen? Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Which reference you're allowed to join. Thank you. I actually had 2 showers today. Extra clean. I had a body shower after I did my workouts, then I had a hair shower before stream. Because my hair was looking a bit greasy. Do you want me to separate them? No, but it's just how it turned out this time. I'm trying to be careful to like not overwash my hair but not underwash it. So if it doesn't look like it needs washing, I don't wash it. And this morning it didn't look like it needed washing, but later in the day it did. My hair gets greasy real fast. I don't know if that's because I have an oily scalp or if I have a dry scalp that then overproduces oil. Because I'm washing it too much. It's really hard to figure out. It's like, okay, I don't wash my hair, it gets greasy. okay, I wash my hair, it gets greasy. So it's like, washing your hair makes it, overwashing your hair makes it get greasy quicker. But if I don't wash my hair, it still gets greasy anyway, so... What the fuck? And it's like, do you condition your hair? Because like, the shampoo will strip away the oils, but then if you condition her, does that mean it's gonna get greasy quicker? Who knows? I kind of mauled a bit about it. Do you condition your balls? No. I did one time. No, just use soap. Just soap. Self-calibrate yourself for oils if you leave your hair for long enough, but you gotta leave your hair for a long time before that happens. And I don't want to do that because I look awful. Look worse than I usually do. The body is amazing and beautiful and it pisses me off. I hick and then I up. Bam, 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 bam. Looks fine. It's like one of those fish cake things. Why do they look like that? How do they make them look like that? The kamaboko. I always thought they were sweets, but they're not. It's fish. These things. This. This. I thought they were a sweet of some kind. Is fish. Sad. Oh my god, wrong pen. They kind of look sweet adjacent. Yeah. But it's fish, and I wonder how they do it. It's probably nothing that impresses, probably food coloring. But then they also get it super smooth too. Actually, I need the auto backup. They're very cute. Oh, fuck, wrong layer. Oh. Shambles. I have to manually shed this. Okay, render the accessories. I'll probably render them a bit more later, but now I can actually render the hair now. For some reason, no site's telling me how they color it, so I have to assume it's like dye or something, because it's just shaped fish paste. I wonder how they get the swirl in it. How do they get the swirl? A little bit baffled. Man baffled by fish cake. But how? How would they mold it like that? I know they'll spread the white part flat, then put a layer of pink on it, then just roll it like a Swiss roll. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Probably is just dye. Food coloring. Like what you said. Most of the Kamaboko don't look like that. Yeah. Some of them just look like fish cakes. Make your bog standard fish cake. That's so many years ago. Humans love smashing things and putting them in balls. Clearly never needed much improvement over the centuries. I mean, it's very simple. It's not fancy. It just is what it is. It doesn't need to be more than that. I need to look up the word for when a design is so good that it can't be improved upon. I wish I knew what that felt like. I also like the paperclip. Oh! I see, I see. Here's Claim. Hello, Claim. This is going to be quite a big render job. Okay, I'm gonna start putting colours everywhere. It's Skuller splodge time. Make the shadow look a bit more interesting. Never put some purple in there. Some purple in there. What are you gonna do? Arrest me? You can't. I don't know how to search for this word, but I know it exists. I hate it when that happens. Where I want to know something, but I can't describe it in a way that would come up on a search result. I'm thinking maybe I add the bits of purple after I've done the rendering. Do you guys like watching rendering? Wendering. Because I'm kind of just going in adding these little details. I wonder if it's more boring to watch than when I'm getting everything down at the beginning. This is like the lull in the art process. The chia is back. Oh, Chia had a little bit of a chicken shit moment today. It was quite cute, but also quite pitiful. So I was walking her down like this forested path, but next to it, there's a rugby field, and they were practicing today. So there was a lot of shouting and yelling and stuff. And like, you couldn't see it because the forest was like in the way. And it freaked Chia out. Because she could hear it, but she didn't know where it was coming from. And her tail went right down, almost between her little leggies. And her ears were flat against her head. And then she ran at me and kept jumping up at me to pick her up. So I had to carry her past the rugby field. Until we got out of earshot, and put her back down again. She was still a bit nervy. But she got over it eventually. She is a wuss. Even after, like, sometimes if she says hello to a dog, and they're getting, like, well, not even pushy, they're just, like, sniffing her and stuff. She'll come and run at my legs and, like, jump up for me to save her. Save me, Papa, save me. I don't do it when she's doing it for doggos, because I don't want to reinforce the dogs are scary, I must be picked up thing. Unless it's like an emergency. Unless it's for her safety. She is a baby, she's a proper baby. Her personality is baby. Very different from my late doggo, who was like a refined old lady for like all her life. Even when she was a young pupper. I've gone from perpetual old lady to perpetual baby. I cannot find this word. Let me try and guess. Perfect. The word perfect. Hope that helps. Let me try. Unsurpassable, incomparable, peerless, optimal, optimum, inimitable. Did I just find it? Inimitable. I'm a hero. Where's the blush? I wasn't really gonna add a blush. What am I blushing about? Also, we haven't got onto the face rendering yet. I do add a little cheek hue. That would mean something that cannot be imitated. I think it can mean that, but also improved. Let me look it up in my thesaurus. Online thesaurus. Inimitable describes something so uniquely extraordinary, singular, distinct that can be copied, duplicated, or equaled. Oh. Incomparable, matchless, peerless. You're right. Was seen from behind. You guys have seen my butt enough for me to not be embarrassed about it. Character development. As a design so incredibly good, the lyric cannot be improved upon as not because every time the design is improved, it's still so bad the design is trying to improve. Yeah, I know what you meant. I just thought that word also meant that, but it turns out most people use it in the it cannot be copied way. The design is perfect. Impeccable? Consummate? I love the song. You wouldn't copy a biro. I read that in the same tone as you wouldn't download a car. Indubitable. I'm just kind of throwing words out there. Indomitable. Resto chat, feel free to pitch in. Let's try and find the word. Let's play a game of find the word. Like how planned obsolescence is a specific term. Well, it's the first time I've learned of that one. It's my favorite song. Ow, ow. Thank you. Word for when engineering fuck is perfect. Optimized engineering. So it's not one word. Oh my god, this website seemed like it was gonna have it, but 503 error. And a company that makes swing purposely builds it with shelf life, so it will become obsolete after no amount of time. Oh! Yeah. I'm familiar with the concept, I didn't know it had a name. Other than the big companies being shitty. I was actually talking about that with my housemate the other day. How things aren't built to last anymore. Because there's more profit in making something that will break easy, or that will, you know, have a shelf life, because then you have to buy a new one, or you have to pay for repairs. Can I get into the point where buying something more expensive doesn't cut it anymore either? No. Buying something more expensive just means it's more expensive. Hi, Dolphin Bub. Tail. Tail. You haven't seen my new tail. You want to see my new tail? Tail. Ignore my hoodie text, please. Tail. That's awesomeness. Thank you. Oh my god, that's legitness. Hoodie text change. Mental illness. Mental illness. Bow, bow, bow. We're making progress, slowly but surely. That's how rendering goes. Might do like splotches of light here. I don't know if it would actually make sense, but it would be pretty. I can't even search for if the paperclip is optimized engineering because it just gives me the paperclip maximizer scenario. What the fuck is that? The paperclip maximizer. That'd be my superhero name. Actually, it'd be my villain name. It must be a thesaurus. You might just have to read through a thesaurus. Oh wait, but you said it wasn't a word, it was a term. Like, it was not just one word, so maybe it wouldn't be in a thesaurus. I know how it feels to be haunted by a word that you can't remember. Happens to me almost daily. Because my brain is shutting down. Young friend by Azan. Jersey made. And blue. How you doing, Yeti? If you had an AI and told it produce paper clips, would it eventually optimize its paperclip production to consume everything on Earth in order to achieve its goal due to its limited capacity despite how innocuous telling it to make a paperclip is? I don't know. It's a thought experiment. Oh, I see. Methinks no, because you can't make paperclips out of everything. Can't make a paperclip out of a sausage. Been good to thank you. We're just on the rendering stage, which takes very long. If it has the capacity to continuously learn and improve at making paperclips, would it eventually turn to other means to achieve its goal when the original source material runs out? Would it be able to achieve, though? I guess it has to, because it needs to make paperclips. But then I think it would devolve so much that it wouldn't count as paperclips anymore, so would the AI count it as paperclips anymore? What if in the AI's mind paperclip is just the metal thing for clipping papers? So anything that's not that isn't a paperclip. Oh, fun thought experiment. Asking how you would allow an AI to go in order to achieve its goal considering the current places we are with AI. I see. So you don't put any restrictions on what the AI couldn't do. I thought the restriction itself would just to make paperclips. Bam, 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 bam. That's the point, it isn't. It always has to make paperclips. What if I make it so it doesn't have to always make paperclips? I feel like me doing a thought experiment is a recipe for rage bait, but I don't intend it to be that way. I'm just that way. Thank you for the look, Robin. At Brick L. I would say make this amount of paper clips, please. And then once it reaches the paperclip quota, I'll destroy it. I would like a whole plate of paper clips. Make an AI to make 500 paper clips once and then destroy it. The thing I do like doing when I'm rendering is turning off the render layer and seeing how much of a difference it is. Wow. I could just do that all day. Tickles my brain. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. We'll finish rendering the hair. Well, as finished as it can be in this state. I might touch it up at the end of the drawing. You know, add highlights or stuff. We'll be finished rendering for now. And then I'll end stream. So I have time to read my bedtime manga. So use limitation on the AI, so it doesn't consume everything and optimize itself for the sake of maximizing paper clips. We consider that currently a lot of AI models have unfettered access. It's being asked to produce linearly with no restriction, even if those asks on the surface quite harmless. We can see the links that will go to that was asked for it. Yeah. I guess I could put it in perspective for some people who for some reason don't have it in perspective yet. Surely we will not regret 500 paper clips. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's pretty nice so far, pretty decent. I do like the more pencil-y stuff, like I did here, but I can always add that later. The rendering is never truly finished until the entire drawing is finished. But I think for now this is a good rendering base, and then I can add texture to it later. See, I'll call it there. I think I actually did a full 3-hour stream, look at me go. Sometimes I struggle to hit the 3-hour mark because I get tired. But I did it this time. I wish I could be those streamers who can stream for like 4 to 6 hours in one sitting. But I can't do that. I like to sit in silence. I love sitting in silence time. Let's see, who do we have to wait? Who do we have to wait? Let's read ZZ. There's one of those digi, I know, right? Jealous. Oh, envious? Envious. We're going to read Cece, who is she's a good egg. I think she's playing Dark Souls right now, if I remember correctly. I did just see it, but it went out my brain. It would be nice if we can finish this on stream. I'll try to save it for stream. But I also don't like keeping drawings for too long before I finish them. Oh wait, is CC ending? Oh! CC's raiding Len. I want to raid Len. We're gonna do a double raid. I'm gonna sneak up on them both. Start to raid. Len is my good friend. I imagine most of you here already know Len. They're doing the Armor Saturday today, but they also do a bunch of other streams. Like visual novels and sailing and things is all good. Very good. Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday, unless I'm not. In which case I'll let you know in the Discord. Hehe. Okay, bye.